What's up everybody, it's your boy Digital here, and about a week ago, my friend and I were running through the motions in a game of Apex Legends when a notification popped up that another friend of ours had joined the party.
Guys, do you still have your EA access pass? He exclaimed.
Almost losing his breath. First, I told him to calm the hell down, and after getting sat on by Gibraltar, I checked my Xbox app library. Lo and behold, I didn't have my EA Access Pass anymore, but for $5 a month and a cancel anytime you want policy, that could all quickly be changed. I wanted to know what all the hoopla was about, so I told him to just get to it. He then proceeded to make us aware that since Star Wars Battlefront 2 dropped on November 17th, 2017, the critically critiqued microtransaction monster that I assumed EA had shoved behind every skeleton in their closet was perhaps on the course to not just be playable, but to make an actual comeback. He told us how the developers at DICE have continuously been dropping patches and updates to remove the intolerable pay-to-win or don't-play-at-all system that was originally implemented into the game, where every character was locked behind a paywall or 3 weeks worth of playtime to become fully upgraded. All of that was more than reason enough for me to never want to lay a finger on Battlefront 2, but with the new information being presented to me and for only $5, well, it at least seemed worth a try. So, I took a leap of faith, or a leap of force, and started downloading the game.
6 hours later.
Alright, so everything was downloaded, and let me just tell you, the next 4 hours of my life were actually some of the most enjoyable times I've had in a game in a very long while. My first game was on a match of heroes versus villains on Yavin 4. I chose one of my favorite Jedis of all time, well, probably one of everybody's favorite Jedis, Luke Skywalker. Draped in his black outfit from Return of the Jedi and his green lightsaber reflecting off of the walls and water beneath my feet, I felt as if I was a newborn infant unsure of the world in which I had just entered. I took my first steps toward Jedi mastery and was immediately cut down by a large swing from Kylo Ren's red lightsaber. My character hunched over, lifeless. However, the fun was now just coming alive. It was over the next few hours that I would learn just how much I needed to learn. The game has techniques and subtleties to it that are easy to miss from a surface level perspective, like how using Kylo's freeze to then force pull them towards you and completely ravish them with your frenzy is one of the most diabolical combinations in the game. The same goes with General Grievous, and how you can use his thrust surge to get an initial attack in and then claw rush, knocking your opponent off their guard, allowing them to be easily dismantled with a few swings of your fallen Jedi's lightsabers. It's easy to get caught up with the glitz and glamours of everything, having Anakin with all purple star cards throw you off of the map in Kashyyyk and call it a day for Star Wars Battlefront 2. But with the removal of the forced pay-to-win system and the low entry fee that now comes along with the game, I suggest to everybody who's watching who ever had an ounce of love for Star Wars in their heart to at least give this game a shot. EA is definitely not in most people's good graces at the moment, for good reason, mostly because of a snowball effect that was sparked with this exact game we're discussing right now, but I think they're making the right steps to move on and move forward. Just now, as I'm recording this video on April 24th, 2019, Battlefront 2 has received its 1.30 patch update, adding, removing, and tweaking almost every character and aspect of the game. First things first, the game is receiving a permanent tile for capital supremacy on the main menu, as well as a new skin for Princess Leia. That doesn't seem like much, but it's only the icing on the cake. I'm not going to be able to go through the entire list, so I'll give you the main ones I feel are important and put a link in the description for any of you who would like to read all of the updates from 1.30. Others that I found interesting were some tweaks that will be added to Anakin, who a lot of people consider the most overpowered hero in the game. His pull dominance base range was reduced from 20 to 18 meters, as well as his retribution range, which was lowered from 20 to 15. Anakin's push effect was removed from his passionate strike completely, and his deflect stamina was also brought down from 14 melee attacks to just 10. Both Yoda and Darth Maul were granted the ability to block, and Yoda as well as Darth Vader can now jump just as high as any other Force user in the game. EA and DICE have seemingly went out of their way to fix several collision, map geometry, and lighting issues on Yavin 4, Endor, Naboo, Jakku, and more. Things that since I picked up the game about a week ago have not made one negative impact on my experience at all. They've also made updates to villains such as Boss K, who had an issue that would cause a double animation upon re-triggering the Predator Instincts ability, which has since been fixed. To balance out Yoda's new hops and blocking, his presence ability was reduced from 200 to 100 points. There's many more updates and tweaks that you can feel free to check out for yourself, since I won't be getting to them all here. Like I said, the link for the 1.30 patch will be in the description below. All in all, I'm very grateful my friend decided to join our Xbox Live party the other day to interrupt a mundane gaming session. His decision has led to a week of laughter, lightsabers, and outcries of joy, whether in victory or defeat. I don't know if it's the universe or maybe a low-key marketing scheme by EA in order to get Battlefront back up on its feet, but it just seems odd that all of a sudden, as soon as my friends and I get the idea to play this almost 2-year-old game now for about a week or so, one of the biggest streamers, Shroud, decides to hop on Battlefront 2.
Oh, get away from me, little Yoda! Oh! Heroic sacrifice. What a heroic sacrifice, dude. That's funny.
It's probably just a coincidence, but who knows? We might be at the forefront of the revitalization of Battlefront. With all the work that they have put in over the last couple years, almost completely revamping the microtransaction system in the game, constantly tweaking and updating characters based upon their own analytics and community requests, to even dropping an update today on April 24th, 2019. It can't all be for nothing. I have a feeling EA has something up their sleeve for Battlefront 2, and well, I'm glad I'm here now to enjoy it. I think you all should give Battlefront 2 a try if you haven't, and if you have, maybe think about giving it a second chance, because as I'm sure you already know, nobody's ever really gone. I'm just kidding, but seriously, check the game out. Thanks for watching, and remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on Battlefront 2. Don't forget to subscribe as well as hit the bell to receive a notification every time there's a new upload. It's been your boy Digital Arc. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching.